Welcome to another episode on our channel. We're continuing on with the World War II collection with the United States soldiers. And this, of course, is a tanker you might recognize as Brad Pitt, who portrayed a tanker in the movie Fury that came out in 2014, which is about 11 years ago. So tankers, I can't imagine serving as a tanker because it's an enclosed space. Yes, you're firing deadly ammunition, but if you get hit, seriously hit, it's like a tomb almost. And I can't imagine what it's like to feel or to be stuck in a tank that you cannot escape from after being hit. So yeah, this is Brad Pitt's character, and what we'll do is we'll get some close-ups from his feet all the way to the top of his head. I bartered for this tanker helmet recently, and you'll be able to see a close-up of that as well. So we'll be right back. So I bartered for this tanker helmet just recently, and I'm very happy with the helmet. The boots that he has on were actually peeling apart at one point in time, and I was able to put them back into fairly good shape by taking all the peeling stuff off and then using a paint to make it the color I wanted to, and then shoe polish to kind of seal everything in, and it turned out pretty good. He's got a canteen down by his feet. As we move up, we'll see his pants and his jacket. He doesn't come with a lot of equipment. He does have gloves in one pocket. I thought that was a cool touch, and a sidearm. And of course, the Brad Pitt head sculpt, which is, I believe, unbranded. I thought it was pretty good looking head sculpt, so I went ahead and purchased it on eBay. I put them together some time ago, so I've had them around for a few years now. So we'll pause now and get some side-to-side shots, more close-ups of him. So we are back, and let me show you the helmet and the sides of the helmet. Whoops. Get it back. There you go. It's actually a pretty good helmet, but I don't like to put the helmets on if they cover the head sculpt too much, and this would. So there we go. Let me show a bit more of him side to side. Let's go this way first. And you can see his rank as well as he is a tanker, the insignia, jacket, shirt inside of the jacket. The gloves I thought were a nice touch to add. And this side of the head. All right. And we'll pause now and get a better close-up of his face. So even though this is an unbranded sculpt, it's a pretty good likeness to Brad Pitt. As you can see. And there you go. I haven't watched the movie Fury in 2014, but I heard it was a good movie, so I hope to watch it soon. Regardless, tanks played a pivotal role in World War II. The United States alone produced 86,000 tanks during World War II. 17,000 of those tanks were used in the invasion of Germany. Somewhere along the line, the United States gave the Soviet Union 13,000 tanks, 17,000 aircraft, and over 400,000 vehicles to help them continue in the war itself against Germany. It's just a shame that Stalin used the end of World War II as a power grab and created East Berlin as a result. But these things you don't know at the time. You're just trying to win a conflict that seems to be destroying freedom on all sides. In the end, the mortality rate for tankers was about 3% of overall military personnel, 1,581 deaths compared to 407,316 deaths overall. So tankers played a pivotal role in World War II. In the last episode, I forgot to mention that this was a soldier from the 2nd Armored Division, a tanker-related division. This is the tanker himself. So I hope you've liked what you've seen today. If you have, consider giving us a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel. In the meantime, everyone, please have a great day. You thought you were getting rid of me, but I do have an addendum. All right. And a big shout out to Big Sarge's Playroom. He really has a vast knowledge base as it refers to details on uniforms. I had this helmet on this guy, which has a spade from a deck of cards on it. And I had that helmet on him because I just thought it looked cool. I love the spade one. I didn't really know there was anything other than spades, but apparently they're, of course, in a deck of cards, you've got spades, hearts, clubs, and diamonds. They were all used on helmets in World War II. But what I didn't know is that the ones with the deck of card symbols on them should go on 101st Airborne guys. I had on a tanker, and of course this is tanker. This hat does not belong on this guy. Now, this belongs on 101st Airborne. I just so happen to have one. You'll see in another episode. And I do have the helmet that I had on the 101st Airborne guy. I have this helmet, which does not have a deck of cards symbol on it. So I'm going to put that one on the tanker. And we're going to call it an educative process that is now legitimate. Let me see if he looks good. He's got to look good. All right. Helmet a little bit more down. Now he looks good. Okay, good. All right. Now, the other thing I didn't know, which my husband pointed out to me, was on this helmet, which is a better helmet for the tanker guy, it had, because I just took it off, it had this chin strap on it. With the other side, it would hook into for the helmet. Well, this is a unique chin strap that's only meant for paratroopers. So this helmet that I did have on this guy doesn't have this chin strap. So I'm going to put this chin strap on this helmet and put it on the paratrooper guy. I actually had to look it up just to make sure he was right. Of course he was right. So thanks to my husband, thanks to Big Sarge's Playroom for helping me grasp some details I was completely not paying any attention to. And now I know. So apparently whatever symbol you have from a deck of cards represents a different regiment. So with spades, you would be from the 506 Parachute Infantry Regiment. So that's going to be my paratrooper. So I'm learning a lot. Yeah. And I do want to show you when I forgot to show you our American antique weapons, and I'm gonna get the I'll be back with the Garand, which my husband calls a Garand or Garand. Yeah, whatever you call it. I'm used to hearing it one way, but he calls it a Garand, so maybe he's probably right. I don't. But we'll be right back and we'll show you that weapon. We'll be right back. So my husband calls this the Garand. I call it the Garand. And it's probably Garand in French because it was designed by a French Canadian who was born in Quebec. He made it in the United States, but his last name was this name. So I'm sure he pronounced it differently than Americans. And it's the American version that obviously has stuck. So it is a heavy, heavy weapon, is all I can say. I don't know how guys, even though they have more muscles, I don't know how they lug this thing around. It was the first semi-automatic weapon mass produced as standard issue for any country, according to my husband. He's probably right. All right. So anyway, the Garand. I'm going to call it Garand. He can call it Garand, but I'm going to call it Garand.